Hey folks, Taco here, and we got ourselves a package in the mail. So I'm going to do a little unboxing for you. The camera's reversed, so forgive me. It's kind of a funky angle, but hopefully the sound at least is good. The light's okay. I'm just after sunset, so I've got some sort of light, but not as much light as I'd like. And this is from Richland Greenhouse in Rochester, Indiana. I didn't know there was a Rochester, Indiana. Maybe there's a Rochester, New York, but learn something new every day. And this is something very new for me. So I'm going to dive right in. Today I'll be using, of course, my scalpel to open up, and maybe my shears, but I hope not. I am going to move you guys a little bit. You're going to have to look down at the actual package, because otherwise you guys will never see what's going on. Now this came earlier today, and it's Seedlings, so it makes sense, but I wasn't expecting such a square package. So I'm inferring, or I should say making the conclusion that they're packaged very well. There's a little bit of weight to it, so that's good too, you know? All right, there's a lot of different types of media to package this. It's probably good. I know I'm on the top side. I should get a trash bag or something, but you know, I'll just use my hat. Why not, right? Hats work just fine. It's not peanuts, so thank you to Richland Nurseries for that. I do not want peanuts. All right, ooh, I got, well, it might be taped into the actual, I can't tell, they are. They're taped right into the box here. I need a bag. Can you get me a bag, Uzi? You said no. Right. Be right back. I gotta get a bag for this. These are taped into the box, which is very, very smart, actually. I did not anticipate that. And I'm very pleased that that's the way it is, because it means there is no issues. So I'm going to, off camera, just dump all this into the bag. It is recycled material too. I like it. And make sure in that process I don't dump it everywhere, but I highly doubt I will. Nice. Okay. Now I believe it's the fun part. Just trying to remove these from the box itself, which, I'll be honest, I love trees and everything. This may be more than I bargained for. I hope not. I have to be quite careful with this so I don't damage anything. Uzi's right here. He's off camera right here for some sort of emotional support. I go see his paws there. Ooh, you helping, bud? You're very helpful. You are. Get my head out of the way. I don't need that no more. All right. So I think you guys can see in just as well as I can. Pretty cool way to package these in here. I'm gonna just try and along the box that I can see the tape. I'm just not sure how much this is attached and how much of this is. Oh, that might be. Yeah, it looks like it's taped in all the way around, with the exception of maybe even taped in between. Maybe not. Oh, something's happening. Aha. Yeah, they were taped, or they are taped all the way around. Now, this one was taped all the way around. First of two. So incredibly well packaged. Thank you. Also, they shipped way faster than expected. I don't know if you can see there. Let's see if I can get a little better. This is a maple. This is not a regular maple. This is a maple truncatum, a shantung maple. I assume it's a Chinese type of maple, but yeah, very exciting for me. They kind of resemble a sugar maple or a sweet gum, but we'll see what happens when they. My cat's hitting me right now for being a jerk because I wouldn't let her eat my plant. Ugh. Um, we'll see what they look like when they're matured. These, of course, are little seedlings, but don't eat that. I told you not to eat it. Okay. Keep one eye open for my silly cat here. Yeah, and it's two of the same intentionally. I'm not sure how these will do, and to have two means that I have twice as much opportunity to give it its final planting angle. I'm hoping that neither of them meets their final planting angle. It's kind of the hope that they'll both be. They're very healthy right now. It's kind of my hope they'll both be able to thrive as opposed to die under my care. I assume that I'll treat them like many other um, Japanese maples to start off with. I'll give them partial sun and just see how they do. And kind of cocoa coir media here. I'm not going to cut open both of them in front of you, but I'm going to cut open the one and see what our roots look like. As it is a seedling, probably isn't much to speak of when it comes to roots. Of course, something is nice. All the soil is kind of falling away once I get the integrity of its packaging. Those will be easy to throw out. All right, so I'm seeing some roots coming out here already, which is good. I'll do. I'm not even sure what this is. A piece of mulch, maybe? Yeah, whatever it is, doesn't matter. I'll do. So I'll just break it up a teeny tiny bit. There we go. All right. Those are our roots. I am going to put this into your bonsai media. I will keep it from drying out. I will give it, filtered sunlight to start off. We'll see how we do. Very different from all of my other maples, so I'm excited for it. It may not look like much now, but of course, when they're young, a lot of maples look very, very similar. I can say my red maple is pretty much the most universal, but that's only as it matures. The rest of them kind of just look like red maples for the first few years. Get through this as well. There we go. Here's how these roots look. Yeah, I've already got a pot for each of them worked out. So they should do quite well in their new homes. At least that's my hope. Yeah. Again, pretty nice roots. These will do, hopefully, extremely well. I'm not going to fry them in the sun. I'm going to keep them inside in a south-facing window for lots and lots of light. And I will, wow, the light is really great on my hands right now. I should gesture while holding these. I will keep them indoors in a filtered sunlight window so they get less damage. Under grow lights, keep them warm, keep them moist. They should do great. I considered doing grow baskets, but they're a little small for that. I've got little containers. One I'm going to do terracotta, one I'm going to do plastic. But yeah, we're going to get these growing, and they should grow real nice. I don't think there's anything I can do to mess with them yet. They're just nice, healthy seedlings that need to grow. So thanks for joining me. And let's see if I can do this. Not great. A little farther. All right. So thanks for joining me and my maples, and I hope to see you on the next episode.